Who's looking after your pig? It's that conversation. We're going to move on quickly. The truth is, what I want to do here is this. Is to be very clear, no one's looking after your pig but you. Okay, some of you, your parents may try to help you out, look after your pig, but the truth is, even they gave you all the money. Have you noticed that some people win the lotto, and within 5 years they're actually worse off than they were when they first got the money? So the whole conversation here about who is looking after your pig, it is your responsibility. Now, what I said before is every time that you look after your pig, if there are people in your life that you care, build the conversations, build the relationship that you can say to them, hey, I just bought another house. Hey, I just bought another share portfolio. Hey, I just bought a managed fund. Hey, every time you move. Every time you move. Because what you're actually doing on that steps is you're creating the possibilities for them. It becomes normal. Okay? So in your family, you should run like this. We don't do income here. We do asset base. That's what we do. In this family, we're not too interested in income. We understand income is part of life. All right? We need the income. It's the petrol. But in this family, we're about building an asset base. Why? Because we can. We understand our full freedom. We're never again going to take our freedom for granted. Never again shall we do that. Right? Now that you I said to you, don't participate. Now I need you. When you get the picture, will you please put your hand up? When you get what's going on. Okay? Yeah, a few people already got it. Good. When you get what's going on, you put your hand up for me. Yep. 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 Could you imagine those two guys getting in the truck and say, well, let's go home now? What happened? What's going on? They are unconscious, aren't they? By the way, check this out. They put the ribbon up. See the pedestrians going around. See how this guy is cleaning? They're actually very good at what they're doing. Right? They're just totally unconscious that they're actually locking themselves into a corner. Right? Now, can you imagine the words they're going to say to each other when they both got in the car? Let's just say they want to get out of there by 5, and they get in the car at 10 to 5. When are they going to go home? On the bus. They could say to each other, hey, there's a pie shop over there. Why don't we just live here? Right? Right? You know, yeah, they could take the bus, but then what happens next day? Well, how are they going to go to work? With their tools is all in the truck. It's a long weekend. Folks, these guys will get home the moment that one of them or both of them take responsibility for where they are. So when one guy says to the other, okay, man, go back, take the crowbar out. I'll stop mixing the concrete. Just take it out. We'll take one out, reverse the truck out of here, and we'll put it back. We're going to clean it. We're going to be here for another hour and a half. When that happens, now how long do you think it's going to take for them to arrive at that conclusion? So I want you to get clear on this. Let's imagine this guys, it's 10 to 5. They get into the truck, and then they realize that this is what's going on. Do you understand that people will try to get, let's get the bus, let's live here because the pie shop is over there, or it doesn't matter. Do you understand that one guy will say that it's your fault? No, it's your fault. They're going to argue. Where's that argument going to take them? Nowhere. They're going to get angry at each other. And then they're going to say, but you lied to me about that party when you said you had 2 beers and you had 8. So what to do with the situation? But this is how we operate. We get stuck because we are unconscious. Then we go blaming our story. We go blaming other people. It's when one of these guys say to each other, hey man, pull the crowbar out the back. I'm going to start mixing the concrete. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Do you understand that eventually they will get to it? Eventually they will, liking or disliking. I'm not really looking into their emotional state, but at least at intellectual level, they're going to have to pull one of the posts out and reverse the truck and then pull the post back in. You guys clear on this? Okay, now check this out. So many people get trapped in a corner financially. It's an epidemic. When I bring people into my courses, I beg them. I say, guys, only 5% of Australians are going to make financially. Only 5%. I am so glad you came. All right? Will you please tell people not to build themselves into a corner like this? Okay? Why is that? Why are so many people unconscious financially? What's going on? Right? When it comes to financial independence, the code that is missing is this one. Okay? Profit is better than income. Profit is better than income. Another way to write it is capital is better than income. Profit is better than income. Capital is better than income. So if I told you, if I said to you, look, I got to Australia, when I was 22, I bought a house in Cairns for $39,000. So far so good? When I got here, I bought a house in Cairns for $39,000. That house today is worth more than $400,000. End of story. How much labor, how much work did I have to do to go from 39 to 400? Nothing. Is that my money? You bet. Profit is better than income. You know, I could have gone and worked and labored and put, $360,000 away out of my labor, but I could just bought a capital base and let it rip. Oh. It's called capitalism. Capitalism has a byproduct called inflation. Whatever you buy today is at discount tomorrow. Whatever it is. What you buy today is at discount tomorrow. That's another insight. When it comes to money, income from labor is all that I understand. That's the majority of people. And that's why, they keep matching their expenses to their bills, and that's all they do. Most people have a distorted view of money, therefore. They have a desire for a better future. They have a dream for a better future. They simply don't know what to do. They cannot invest because they are truly hooked emotionally on income. It's a hook. I've got to pay the bill, Like, oh, well, one day I'll invest, invest here, one day I'll do it. One day. That's too late. That's 95%. Now, if it's 95%, is there a probability that people in your families, maybe some of you, is in that 95, not in the 5? Now we're cracking the code today. This is the code. That's why. It's because people get income and then they pay the bills. Invest is a concept, not a distinction. Invest in something over here. Now most people know what investing is. But most people investing in something here. What is going to happen in this room today, during the day, investing, you watch it. Invest is going to move from there to there, because we're going to talk about it. Then it's going to move into there, because then you're going to start believing for you, and then it's going to move into there when you cause it to happen. Okay? That is the gig. It's to move from there to there to there to there to there. That's what we're doing. Now you understand how beautiful humans are? Some of you already, or whatever, if some of you, I've seen people to go from there to there the moment I just say that. Just go like, boom. Julia, got it. Just show me how. I had a guy on my last presentation at 11 o'clock. He said, I'm wasting my time. I've got to go out to do something. I said, man, be careful. It's good to be motivated, okay? But be careful of the motivated idiot. All right? Because you don't want to go and do something without knowing, the parameters. Because yes, it's good that you went and did something, but you don't want to go in the wrong direction. All right? So I'll keep moving on this. Money work for me? No. I work for money. Right? Capital base. What's that? Capital base? Yeah, well, what's that? No, you know what? You know the interesting thing? Capital base. I would love for you to become curious. Right? Just get the thing. Get your brother, your sister, your mother, people you care about. Just go out tonight, tomorrow. Go up to them and says, capital base, what's that? Shut up and watch the answers. Don't say anything else. Don't lead it. Capital base. And start watching the answers. What people are going to say to you. Man, there is a huge vacuum. This is not a joke. And it's highly educated people. People that went to school. People that are doctors and lawyers. Capital base. And they have the distinction, the definitions. All here. And they say, hey, what about you? See, they say some of them can talk about it. What about you? Are you building one? Oh, no. She'll be right, mate. No, she won't. Right? So now, concepts. People genuinely have no idea of how to get rich. Genuinely. They have no idea. Right? You will today. Regardless, and we're going to cover. And sometimes people come to my room and they go, hey man, I thought you were going to give us a lot more deeper strategies about trust and this and that and the other. Because we are here for the know-how. Whoa, hold on a second. I know people from all walks of life, all right, that haven't got the basics together. Haven't got the basics, So we're going to cover more than the basics. I will give you strategies today, all right? We are here today to make the switch. Say to the person beside you, hello, I'm making the switch. I want you to do something else for me now. Please have a chat now in the room. Person beside you, behind you, in front of you, I don't care. I want you to do an inquiry for me. Here's the question. I want you to ask each other, okay, and get the answer. Here's the question, okay? How do I get rich? Okay? Go. I'll give you around 2-3 minutes. How do I get rich? Okay, guys, we're good to go? Sorry for interrupting, because some of that. What about the concept that from now on, at least once a month you have a barbecue at your house, you invite your closest friends, and he says, hey, how are we going to make $1 million the next 12 months? Start the inquiry. Why wouldn't you? Why wouldn't you do that? Why wouldn't you have parties? Okay? We'll talk about, okay, because people come together. Because sometimes it's a matter of intention, much better than know-how. Because when you have the intention, the know-how seems to pop in the grid. So guys, here's the story.